empty stage, coffee cold in my hand. They stacked the chairs, swept our names from the stands. Your cell is folded in the pocket of my worn out coat. I hum that chorus, every line catches in my throat. After the last chord, I still hear you ringing in the rafters, shaking every room. All of the nights we thought love was the crowd's roar. I'm standing in silence after the last chord. Backseat nights tuned you in on the dial. Dashboard glow kissed your cheek for a while. Old green exit where I almost said stay with me. You laughed it off, drove on into the memory. Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from the shadows and the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from the shadows and the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. Love in broken chords, playing on and on inside me. Every rise and every fall still hits so sweet, so slyly. We were out of tune, but I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Old blue Chevy on a gravel road. Your hand out the window, catching wind like gold. Mixtape warping in the dashboard heat. You same old four. Small town, backseat dreams in your old red car, windows down on a dead-end road. Thought the world was where we are. Polaroids in a dusty box. Your old shirt still holds your name. Every laugh feels like yesterday. Every tear tastes the same. I still hear your key in the door. I still feel your hand in mine. Time keeps moving, but I'm sure some things stay stuck in the sky. fire tonight. Tonight. We were kids on that back porch, August air and our cheap wine. You traced hearts in the wood grain, said someday you'll be mine. The radio hummed in the background, your old jacket around my knees. Every chord that I play now still smells like those nights, those dreams. I'm crying through the strings, every note pulls you closer, every bend I feel you there, in the spaces between, in the spaces between. I'm crying through the strings, where your touch used to linger. Let the echo confess what my mouth never sings. I'm crying through the strings. Found your face in a shoebox, faded ink on a train ticket. We were running from small town clocks, swore the world had to make room for us. Now the nights feel a bit longer, same moon in a different sky. I keep turning this same old riff just to hear our goodbye. I don't call, you don't write, but I hold you every night. In the fret buzz, in the slide slide, in the shake of my tied right hand. If you ever hear this song in some bar through the bad sound, know it's you in the background. I'm still reaching across the years. dust dancing in gold. Your sweater on the chair bed, still warmer than the cold. Kitchen clock ticking over yesterday's plates. We talked until the sunrise. Now the night just waits. Old Polaroids curling on the fridge by the door. Every faded little corner says you've been here before. Whisper my name slow, like you did back then. Let it roll through the quiet. Let it find me again. If the years fall down like the first autumn snow, hold my heart like a secret and whisper my name slow. Songs on the radio, we used to let them play through. I still hum the second verse, always thinking of you. I drive past your old street, windows fog with my breath. Every stoplight feels longer since you left. Baby, we were young, but I still believe what we said on that porch under bare winter trees. If you're lying there restless in a town I don't know, close your eyes, feel the echo calling soft from below. Just jeans folded in the drawer, your jacket on the same old chair. Dust on every picture frame, but your voice still hanging in the air. I drive past that corner bar where you'd steal my Friday nights. Parking lot, our crowded world, two kids lost in dashboard light. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fog, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we never get old. I'd trade every lonely dawn for one more careless, endless time. If I could hold you like I did back then, I'm dying for one more night. Kitchen clock still skips a beat at the hour you used to call. Coffee cup you always use, waiting by the kettle on the wall. I've loved, I've left, I've learned, but you're the ghost that feels like home. I laugh at all our stupid fights, now I'd kill tonight, sleep alone. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fog, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we'd never get old. I'd trade every lonely dawn for one more careless. Maybe we were too young to know how rare it is to feel that close. You said, someday this won't be enough. I swore forever like it was nothing much. Now every song on this old car radio finds your name in every note. I pull over just to breathe, 'cause you're still right here with me. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your old jean jacket on the back of a chair, your record stacked by the hallway door. Dust in the light, it's dancing in pairs, like every slow song we swore was ours. Coffee gone cold by the side of the bed, your faded letter folded soft at the bends, reading the lines that I already know. Still feel your hand on my shadow again, bleeding soul romance caught me. Then you hold me in your hands. Every scar, every glance, write your name across my heart again. photograph curling on the fridge door frame. Bare feet summer, you were still in my hat. We were too young to say anything right, but somehow we knew not to look back. Did we burn too bright, too fast, or did we just last in different ways? You're the ache that never rests, but answers every lonely day. I try to move on, I try to be strong, but every quiet room plays our song. Bleeding soul romance. Cut me, then you hold me in your hand. Every scar, every glance, write your name across my heart again. Bleeding soul romance. Found your letter in a sweater, back of the second drawer. Coffee stain on the corner, like we left it there on purpose. I could hear your laughter in the creases of the page. Every word a Polaroid, fading at the edges. You're a fading memory, soft as an old melody, playing in the back of my mind on a Sunday drive. You're a fading memory, but you're still living everything in the way the evening light falls on this quiet life of mine. Drove past your old apartment, windows painted over now. Our names carved in the railing, rusted but they're hanging on. I could taste that first September rain on your denim jacket sleeve. You were saying it's forever, I was trying to I still set one extra place when the table feels too wide. Talk out loud to empty rooms just to hear your name replied. Some days I swear I see you and strangers on the street. The and the crowd moves like a curtain, and it's only me. Found your old jacket in the back of the closet. Smell like cheap perfume in rain. Little Polaroid tucked into the pocket. Both of us laughing, drunk on nothing but our names. We were late night coffee at the all-night diner, change in a jar by the bed, talking about forever like we'd already signed it, tracing constellations on your shoulder instead. Midnight in your arms, time was always ours. Clock hands frozen over that small town sky. Even when we fell apart, you're still that burning star. I close my eyes and there we are. Midnight in your arms. You drove too fast down that long county highway, windows down, the world in black and gold. You said, if this is it, then baby, I'm okay. And I believed you, every word you never told. Funny how the years get quiet, names fade off the phone. But some nights when the dark gets honest, you're the place I go. I still You left your sweater on my chair, faded wool, a little torn at the cuff. Still smells like that old July, when we were young enough to call it love. Your Polaroids in a shoebox, corners bent from being passed around. I trace your face with my thumb every time the house gets too loud. Stay, even if it hurts, even if the truth comes crashing first. Hold me through the worst of what we were, if this is all we get on this old earth. Stay, even if it hurts. We learned our names in the dark, talking till the sun soaked through the blinds. Coffee cups on the nightstand, half as full as all those plans we left behind. Driving past the bar where we first met, I park outside for a minute, pretend your shadow hasn't left me yet. If we break, then let it be breaking slow. Let the cracks show every place we tried to grow. Than live a life that never knew your name. Oh, stay, even if it hurts, even if the truth comes crashing first. Hold me through the worst of what we were, if this is all we get on this old earth. Stay. So lay your head on my shoulder while the old songs play and the night gets older. If tomorrow pulls you from my world, tonight just be my girl. Stay, even if it hurts. Old car, dust on the dash, your jacket on the back seat still smells like the past and small town fading in the mirror. Your trace plans on the windowsill, someday we'll leave here. I'm still lost in your goodbye, frozen in that rearview sky. Every mile just turns me around, every song brings back that sound. I keep driving, but I find kitchen light glow, coffee in your chip cup, radio low, you're no folded by the phone. Don't wait up, you wrote once, then never came home. I'm still lost in your goodbye, frozen in that rear view sky. Every mile just turns me around, every song brings back that sound. I keep driving. All these years pile up like letters, boxed in the back of the closet we had. Some days I swear I'm finally better, then I hear your name and it all rushes back. If I turned around that night, would we still be side by side? Coffee cup rings on the table, dust in the air where the sun falls slow. Old Polaroids curled on the counter, every corner says your name in low. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, sleeves rolled the way you left that night. Radio hums that faded love song, I still mouth your part, it still fits right. Kiss me through goodbye, like we never walk away. Hold me in this almost, we get one more yesterday. If you're leaving with the sunrise, at least look me in the eye. Love me like it's forever, kiss me through goodbye. Trace your note on the fridge door, ink bled soft from all the times I cried. a sweater in the corner still smells like autumn rain. Polaroids on the refrigerator, all our goals in picture frames. Broken love theory, we were almost never easy. You were right there, but you couldn't really see me. I keep tracing every chapter in my mind, like if I understand the ending, I could rewrite the time. Broken love theory, you and I, unfinished history. Coffee cups and Sunday records, you would dance, I'd watch you sway. We were learning how to hold each other while we pushed each other away. Maybe love is made of fragments, little truths we never said. You were scared of being stranded, I was scared you'd leave instead. So I loved you from a distance, close enough to feel the ache. If I could go back for a minute, I would stay when you would break. Broken love theory, broken love theory. Old cafe on the corner still smell like summer rain. Your jacket on that metal chair, my name in your old keychain. You laughed about forever, like we could bend the night. We carved a date into the table, hoping time would treat us kind. Hold my heart tonight, like you did back then. Lay your promises on my shaking hands. Even if the morning tears us from this light, for one more moment Jacket in the corner, smell the autumn on the sleeves. We were younger in that flannel, saying things we half believed. Oh, cassette on the table, faded label, cracked clear case. I press play and there we are, every word, every wasted day. Whiskey tears running down a Polaroid night, laughing till we both caught fire. Then we burned out a sight. Whiskey tears on the letters that I never sent. You were my beautiful accident. I still taste you here in these whiskey tears. We were steady as a bar stool on a floor that liked to shake, spilling promises like shot glass dreams. One more round we'd always take. You said love was just a moment, I said it could last for years. Guess we both were right in some way. You're still here when I'm out of beer. Whiskey tears running down a Polaroid night, laughing till we both caught fire. Ashtray coffee on the windowsill, old band shirt on your chair, still there. Sunburned photos curled at the edges. We were wild-eyed, breathing summer air. You drew hearts in the fogged-up glasses. Someday we'll laugh at this. Now I'm driving past our faded haunts. Every turn tastes like your kiss. Echoes in the smoke of every bridge we burned. I see your face in the gray, in every slow twist and turn. The past just hangs in the breath I choke. I keep reaching through the years for echoes in the smoke. Dusty record with a label torn. Needle hums, then your laughter starts. We were dancing in a halfway lit kitchen, bare feet, brave hearts in the dark. I still wear that old chain you gave me, cold metal, but it keeps me warm. When the night gets heavy and hollow, your memory moves through the storm. Maybe we were too young to know how long forever really goes, but those small town nights still call my name. I talk to the silence like you're there. Feel your fingers in my hair. Every lonely light looks the same. Maybe we were too young to know how long forever really goes, but those small town nights still call my name. I talk to the silence like you're there. Feel your fingers in my hair. Every lonely light looks the same. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that chair. Faded leather, frayed at the seams. Photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead-end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels heartache.
Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain. Bare feet, back roads, tangled names. How do moments fade to gray when they still burn in me? If I could call you up tonight, would you answer? Would it feel right? Or would we both pretend we're fine while every word cuts like a live wire inside? Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Electric heartache. Found your jacket in the closet, ticket stubs in the pocket, folded tight. All our plans in faded ink, little ghosts of Saturday nights. You said we'd never lose this feeling. I still hear it in the hallway. I live alone with all these seasons. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, but alive, settle down. I drive the long way past your corner, street we said we'd someday leave behind. Every stoplight flickers like a warning to turn around, but I just glide. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, but alive, learning how to live between the lines of holding on and knowing you were mine. I used to think forever, man, we'd walk the same old road. Now forever is the courage to sleep in a half-cold bed alone. Dust on the frames, faded sun in the curtains. Coffee stain on the counter from the night you said you'd stay. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that old chair. I talk into the air like you just stepped away. When silence screams louder than our late night fights, every word we never said flashing like a warning light. When silence screams, I hear you calling out my name in the spaces brakes on the highway. I pull over, eyes closed, let the years roll past my face.
Old photograph on the dashboard, it just curled like we got one too. Sunset spilling over your shoulders, I still see that younger you. Parking lot after the movie, windows fogged from how hard we laughed. You said one day this will be nothing. Funny how it's all I have. So let me break for you. If something has to fall, let it be my heart. I'll take the hit for two. I'll carry every crack, keep you in the light, not in the dark. If you need someone to lose, I'd rather it be me than watching you come apart. So let me break for you. Let me break for you.
I'd rather it be me than watching you come apart.